Okay, so this video is dedicated for squirrels and chipmunks for when you can soon understand what we're speaking. Here are some key challenges, being they're isolated from society, the physiological needs, food, water, warmth, security. Squirrels and other hibernators, they lose around 25% of their brain mass, within a few weeks and a fourth of their spine in a winter. How is this impacting their lifespan? And um, and then there's this lack of language and interaction. And so really trying to understand how squirrels and other hibernators are expanding and evolving over time, it's estimated that there are almost two squirrels per human in the United States, although there are conflicting demographics and population data. So the left depicts a lot of squirrels in the west, and the right one depicts a lot of squirrels in the east. And so this will likely get better defined over time when they take over. So squirrels or chipmunks? Um, Chipmunks are much lighter, but they have half the lifespan as squirrels, and at the same time, the squirrels have larger brains. They are believed not to hibernate. It's unclear on the hibernation trends of chipmunks. There are around 3 times more species of squirrels that we believe, and chipmunks burrow underground in cold seasons, but and chipmunks also they vocalize more and create more complex systems, but may be more aggressive than squirrels. And whereas squirrels, they utilize sounds and body movements and their tails for communication. And are potentially pushing the human wildlife interface at a faster rate. But well, time shall tell. Yeah. And here's a wonderful story. Squirrel seeks a chipmunk and tale that it is about a squirrel and a chipmunk that had been dating. And a few weeks until they ran out of things to talk about. And so everyone told them they could not get married, but eventually I think they did, and things worked out. And it's so. And then what about the bees and the birds? How would that work out? Well, time shall tell. But importantly, we can really take steps in the present to help guide this evolutionary roadmap. And we can start with the physiological needs, such as food, water, warmth, rest, and expand onward toward education, speech training, and language development. And we can introduce all sorts of tools, a nutcracker, a tool belt, pen and paper, diggers, exercise equipment, gardening equipment, pretty much just what we have, the luxury we have as humans, and eventually toward IoT. And so the evolutionary roadmap, in present day, most animals they're in this kind of stasis period in this animal non-inclusive society, whereby although the actions we take today and going forward and our mentality mindset, we could be in approaching a more animal inclusive society. And so here's a great next step that we could do. We can organize these kind of food drives for animals, similar to the homeless, and you know, and we can also treat them as our own, you know? So, anyways, there are a lot of questions like what would we even name such a species? Anyways, check out the next video here on how we can engineer entire homes and ecosystems underground.